And we are live! How's everybody doing?
Good.
Well,
We're alive.
We are live. Unfortunately, we don't have Kat today. And unfortunately, it is also Kat's birthday. So, Kat, if you're watching, happy birthday. We hope you feel
happy
better.
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Even if you're not watching, happy birthday!
Yeah, well, that's true.
True.
We love you, Kat!
No, only if you're watching.
You can be conditional, August, that's cool. Here for that. Support you having boundaries, hell yeah, go for it.
But yes, happy birthday to Kat. Kat is feeling under the weather today. They went to a convention. I caught the con crud, so they are taking it easy, I believe, this evening, which is probably smart, given how con crud be. But we shall press on all the same. Last time, I believe we left off with, DeLacy getting repeatedly punched in the face by Philip of his own volition because he would not block. And Philip going, oh, this is bad. No, hug time, and hugging DeLacy because DeLacy had kind of a second breakup for someone he's not even dating anymore.
Oh boy. You think it's gonna go one way, and then it doesn't. And
But yeah, so DeLacy had a breakup, got into a bit of a uncomfortable fight with Fox and I believe Briar, if I remember correctly.
I think it was just Fox.
It was just me.
Was it just Fox? Okay, because I
Fox
know
is pissed about it.
I know Briar and Saphira were both there, but I guess they hung back. So only
They
Fox
wanna be
is taking the
seen.
heat.
Yep.
Well,
I ain't no snitch, but they better apologize.
to Briar's credit, they did say to give DeLacy a little bit of space and wait till after the train, but no, Fox wanted to be a supportive little brother.
Yeah,
in DeLacy's defense, no one needed to spy on him.
Doubly in DeLacy's defense, he said, don't follow me. Use your tracker to keep track of me. If I'm not back by this time, something's gone wrong.
In Saphira's defense, she wanted to see the outfit and she wanted to see the reaction. She's a petty bitch.
Look,
Also,
Lakey just wanted all of you out of the house so that he could have 5 minutes of quiet to write a frickin' letter. That's how this whole thing started, and neither of us will be apologizing for that.
Well, you did actually stay behind. I believe it was Morrigan, Boss, and Lakey who stayed behind to just stay at the house. They didn't want to follow. So you guys had some downtime to do whatever you wanted to do in the meantime, during the early evening hours.
Can I also add that Saphira now knows a secret? Saphira was the only one who rolled high enough to learn a secret.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Which I believe was a certain name.
Was DeLacy's actual first name.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love your reading here.
But I
You
think
picked a good one.
I think the best
Derek.
spot
Morgan
to
didn't hear, but I heard.
Actually, we were laughing because
Dwayne.
I think it was after stream, so I don't think we got this on camera anywhere. We were just hanging out one day after game, and I think Smalls, in that sense of hubris, was like, I wonder what DeLacy's first name is. And you guys all started spitballing, and Edgar actually guessed it, and I got panicked DMs like, oh god, they said it out loud!
You got panic DMs from me going like, is my face normal? Am I being normal right now? I don't want to give it away.
And then it just faded into the ether. It did not matter because nobody actually knew what the answer was. So, but kudos to Edgar. Edgar actually got it.
There were some laughs that covered it up because obviously I was referencing Dorian Gray. So
Yeah.
I did not know I was correct, but I am glad to be.
I still think Derek Lacey's a banger. Maybe like
That was
Dwayne the Rock Lacey.
Dwayne.
There were several names spitballed around that creation room. I guarantee it.
Dave, Dewey, Doug.
Dan.
There's a lot of good options.
Danny.
Dan Lacey.
Davis.
Davis.
Dawson.
Davis, Dave, Lacey.
Anyway, getting back on track. I was actually going to say, why don't we...
So metal.
Why don't we start...
Dracula.
Dracula. That would be a 5. But I was going to say, why don't we start off with finishing up DeLacy, because I know a couple of people had to leave a little bit early because we ran a little late on that episode. You are currently being hugged very tightly and crying in the arms of Philip in the training room in his house.
I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this, my dear. I was prepared to just go to the next morning. Shit. I'm in solution mode. I'm not currently in crash out mode. Okay.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of your plot actions.
Crazy talk. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so being held, I have taken several punches to the face.
To be fair, he's wearing boxing gloves, so they're, like, not harming you necessarily. He was honestly probably pulling his punches to begin with, especially after you didn't block the first couple of times. But...
Yeah.
You were actively looking to, get punched in the face. And Philip was like, oh, this is not a vibe. This is bad. This is not good.
No, I want to be perfectly clear to everybody watching. Me, player, knows this is bad. This is horrible. This is not how you cope. I want to be very, very clear on that. And I do not endorse coping this way.
You do not condone.
No.
It's cool. I get character flaws. I understand.
Yeah.
I think Philip is gonna hug you until you try to push away.
It's gonna take a hot minute and a cold one before he actually tries to push away, because honestly being held like this is very, very, very comforting, especially to who he is at his truest form. What gets him to push away in actuality is more embarrassment, because the adrenaline's wearing off, the endorphins from being punched are wearing off, and it's hitting him. Oh god, I behaved this way in front of somebody.
Oh, let's be clear. You're still wearing the outfit. And you were wearing mascara, which has now run down your fur, as I believe you described.
Yeah!
You
Was
look a
the
mess.
outfit ruined?
No. Outfit's fine. He's just in revenge gear, sobbing into the arms of a crush, I assume.
He is wasted girl at the bar sobbing. It's pretty bad. That's the level of mascara running we are at.
Wasted white girl, yeah.
We are a wasted white girl abandoned by her friend.
Might have some on it. That's for sure.
He didn't use the waterproof. He didn't use the waterproof stuff.
I'm not sure waterproofing
He thought it was
exists.
going to go so well.
He didn't think he needed it.
He thought it was going to go to the point where he wouldn't have to worry about that. But once the embarrassment starts to catch in, and it's probably not... it probably is a hot minute, but he starts to, like, have that realization of, oh god, what have I fucking done? And he starts to, back up away from the hug. And, starting to fuss with his cheeks, like he's trying to brush away tears that aren't there anymore, and that mascara is just moving all over the place. It's a disaster. And in a much messier accent than he normally has, which I'm not sure I'm gonna do correctly. He's like, I'm so sorry. I should go. I should go. And he's just backing up, walking backwards, trying to like get himself out of there.
Roll for it. Yeah, I don't think Philip is gonna follow you, but he is gonna, like, keep a watchful gaze on you. He's trying to give you whatever space you need, because he doesn't know what the hell is going on right now. He has no context.
Not a clue whatsoever. He just knows that's a very upset cat. He goes, I'm sorry to, I thought to interrupt. I got, it's off of me. I'm sorry. I'll, I see you tomorrow in the morning tomorrow. Sorry. Good night. Thank you. And that's when he finally turns to actively leave the room.
I think he does wish you a good night as you go, and lets you leave in whatever manner you want to go. So you are now free to sprint through the house, so you are not seen elsewise on your little cat feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go hide under the bed.
He's gonna. How did you know exactly what I was gonna have him do?
I own cats. I know the vibe.
But that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to rush to his room. If there is a lock on the door, he's going to lock it.
Yeah.
And he's going to not tear the outfit off, but he's going to get out of it as quickly and kind of haphazardly as possible. Like, a button probably goes flying at some point. He honestly probably just, like, throws the corsage away from him, probably hitting the wall. And down to his short clothes, he's gonna crawl under that bed. And probably pull blankets over to, like, act as a curtain over it.
Yeah.
He needs enclosed space. And he's probably at some point just gonna cry himself to sleep.
Okay. Well, what's everybody else up to? What's Fox? How's Fox doing?
Is everyone else crying themselves to sleep or what?
I hope not.
We're all crying ourselves to
No!
sleep. No, he's probably just wandering now.
Are you
Probably
back
my
at
guess.
base, or are you just wandering around the city?
He's just at the city, hood up, wandering around the city till he feels brave enough to go back. Not to DeLacy, but back to base.
Okay. Are
That's
you looking?
probably his.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just kind of enjoying
No.
the anonymity of walking around alone at night?
Yes, I think it's mostly. There's probably little enjoyment. It's probably missing his home. Is probably what's happening. He's probably walking around wishing it was New York.
Yeah. Like, there are definitely some things in common, but getting down to the bones of it, this isn't your city. This is a facsimile made up of different expectations of what a fantasy medieval city should be, and there's, you know, things in common with, like, city streets and the people and, like, music coming from establishments as you walk down the block, and, like, a deli here or a bakery there, but it's not the same as actually being in New York City, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Probably music draws him in, if anything. He might linger outside. Like
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably occasionally pass, like, a
what he
tavern
does.
or a bard performing on a corner or something like that, but again, it's fantasy version. It's not a club, it's not a local indie cafe with a guitar player, it's a bard with a lute.
Yeah, it's not his Tio's bodega, you know.
Right.
It's different.
But you eventually head back to base. There's some other folks milling around. You don't see DeLacy.
I know because I got the tracker on him. He's probably.
Yeah, if you check your tracker, you would know that he is.
He probably glances at it and then feels bad immediately for glancing at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he probably, for the rest of the night, probably tries to type out codes and stuff into the journal again.
Okay, give me a roll.
An 8.
You.
He falls asleep.
You don't.
Laptop.
You don't see a ton there. There's like you're typing in code, but like it's just not functioning how you want it to. Like you know code and you know how to do this stuff, but whatever they've done to like firewall it, you're not sure how to get past it. By the way, as you cut through from the clinic to the base to, I assume, the room that you have at Philip's house, you do see that there is a box of these nice, pretty, fresh baked goods that's kind of an assortment out on a table that people are getting into.
Can I inspect them?
Absolutely.
You said it's... Wait, is this in the shadow base or the doctor's office?
It's in the shadow space.
Oh. Can I ask someone who made them?
Yeah. Who do you want to ask?
Whoever's eating the pastry right now. Mouthful of pastry.
Probably Sam. Probably Sam has a mouthful of pastry right now, just chowing down.
Ah, Sam. Wait, Sam is in the shadows?
Yeah, he's been in the shadows.
Feels so
Fox
silly.
man.
Sam, what's with the pastries?
Oh, Kemi brought him back.
From where?
She was not specific. Hang on, and he tips the lid. He goes, "Oh, it's a place up in one of the northern districts. So I don't know the place, but they're fancy. It's a fancy part of town."
Nice. Is it for everyone?
She said we should eat them. So we're all assuming it's not poisoned. No one's died yet.
Alright, right on. He pops one.
Yeah, well, it's
something.
assorted, so you can kind of pick whatever you want from the box.
No, okay, he grabs 3.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
No. That's snack. That's snack time only. That's not enough.
You grab a handful of things and are free to move along. Kemi's in her office. You see Claude hanging out. He's not currently with Hale, who's asleep in the infirmary room. Just the usual crowd. There's a few. We lost Mal there. There's a few folks just milling around, hanging out. Some of the people that you'd met previously.
Yeah, he's still hood up. Just goes to his room.
Okay, cool. Briar and Saphira, where are you guys at right now?
But by the way, he gets in late though.
Okay.
Like he's hoping most people are asleep by the time he gets back.
That's fair. So, Fox goes off to meet with DeLacy. I assume you guys see from a distance that it goes wrong, and Fox kind of splits off on his own. Where do you guys go from there? Saphira is currently a bird.
I am a bird.
You're a seagull.
Just for context.
Just for I am a seagull. So I have no voice. I cannot duck. Squawk, squawk, squawkity, squawk, squawk. I think I'm going to follow Briar wherever Briar goes at this point, assuming that we're heading back to headquarters. She's going to just chill.
Briar has 30 gold on him. Given how he was able to witness what happened, he didn't understand any of the words being said, but he could decipher it was heated, and DeLacy was not having a good time. So he's going to see if there's going to be any like late night booths or anything that can have a like a treat that he could store until the next day.
A lot of the
To
places
give
are
to
going to be
DeLacy later.
closed because it's evening time. Because they were meeting at
Right.
sunset. That was when they were meeting, was at sunset. So it's now night. So there are things like taverns and stuff like that open that you could go in and get a meal, but not necessarily like little treats. Like I said, there's probably like bakeries and delis and things like that, but for the most part, a lot of stuff is just closed.
Probably not. I don't suppose there would be a late night market for like basic ingredients either. So yeah, there's no point of interest for Briar to be out for much longer. So back to base, then back to Phillips's. He will try to like prep something for the morning though.
Okay. What do you want to prep?
Do we know about?
I'm thinking either like another kind of soup or try like soda bread again.
Okay. Cool.
And really focus and really try for people's sake, not just for stress baking.
Mm-hmm.
I want that soda bread redemption.
Edgar, you had a question.
I was going to ask if we know around what time Briar and Saphira are getting back. I don't know if, like, Morrigan is still awake or not. I don't know exactly how late we're talking.
Well, I'm not sure how they're getting back. Are you guys walking back, or are you taking the train?
We probably took the train, yeah.
Okay, then you're probably back a lot quicker. I would say they're probably back by, like, 8:39-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, and as soon as we got
Because you'd have to wait for the next train to not be on the same one as DeLacy, so, like, you give it a little bit of time.
Back to the the clinic to go back to the shadows, she would transform back into her normal self.
The box of assorted baked goods are, by the way, also there for you guys if you want to grab anything on your way past.
She will definitely grab a donut of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah, Briar could grab one too.
Okay. You guys grab the donuts. Do you want to talk to anybody while you're there, or you just kind of head back to your rooms to think about things?
She's definitely more of a beelining it to kind of process things and mull over potentially, talking to DeLacy at some point, but given the altercation between DeLacy and Fox, she's like, I'm gonna call it a night. Tensions are high, lots going on.
Okay.
She also has her own stuff to deal with the whole interaction with her brother and stuff like that. So
and you have some new clothes that you might want to try altering in the near future.
Yep.
You have
I
some
am
much larger than you clothes.
Yes. Channel Rachel the beauty queen and make her own outfit.
Yeah. Well, we lost Mal because Mal's computer keeps freezing. Edgar, what do you think that Morrigan gets up to while you're home? You didn't go anywhere, so you got downtime.
No. I mean, I think she's still interested in looking through. Gosh, I think I forgot the character's name, but Philip's brother, the looking through his
his
books.
workbook.
Yeah, I think usually Morrigan's up to that when other folks aren't around.
Where do you choose
I
to
guess
study?
if there was an opportunity, she might have wanted to hang out with Hale for a bit, but
there probably was.
But if not, then
there probably was for a little bit. If you'd like to do that.
I don't know that we need to have a scene about it per se, but like probably that is mostly what she was up to while folks were gone, and then maybe is like looking back in those workbooks a little bit by the time they're coming back. Don't know with the house how it's laid out if Saphira and Briar would necessarily like run into her or not, or pass by. But if they do, then she'd greet them.
Mm-hmm.
Briar's going to be tinkering in the kitchen, so definitely.
I think for Saphira, it depends on like how close our rooms are, because she would be going back up the stairs into the room that she was like in, just to kind of like process.
So, the rooms that you guys are staying with are all in a hallway upstairs. There's like rooms that are kind of across the hallways from each other and whatnot. So you're all kind of in the same wing, so you can hear when other people are coming and going, more or less.
Cool.
Kind of like dorms, but in a house as opposed to a dormitory.
It's a mansion.
It's a big house. It's a big house.
It's a big house. That's why I was double checking, because
They're
it's
also
like
very kind of small.
Probably
rooms,
would look at worksheets in like the library or something rather than staying in her room the whole time. And I don't know how far that is from everything else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if it's possible to hear anyone, then she'll say hi to folks. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay. You probably wouldn't, just based on like the layout of the house. You might hear like people walking past in a hallway, but you wouldn't necessarily know who it was. You do, however, while you're in the library, see the princess come in, to put her book back.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I see you found a book.
Yeah.
Is it a good book?
Yeah, it's surprisingly funny, actually. But I'm also learning things, so that's a good combination.
Okay, well, hang on, let me see what you're reading. She goes and she puts her book back and comes back. And she looks down at your book and kind of like freezes up. Where did you find that?
Here, where else?
Okay.
What, is it forbidden? What's wrong?
No, just emotionally charged in this household. Just be really careful with that.
I don't know what kind of nonsense you think I'd be doing with a workbook, but sure, heard.
This workbook belonged to Philip's brother.
I'm sorry, I forget if that is information I would have deduced.
You know that Philip has a brother that's dead. I don't think you know a lot more than that.
Right. Sure. So never any name written in the workbook?
No, you didn't find a name. I think we
Cool.
rolled on that and you didn't find one, so.
Gotcha. Oh, well. Huh. I guess that tracks. Well, shit, I guess I should ask Philip before I... Well, not before, I've already started looking, but... I guess I should ask Philip if that's even all right. Would be the polite thing.
I mean, it's not like I ask him, but just be careful with it, I think. Adam was a really nice guy, and Philip took it really hard.
Yeah.
He was
I don't know. It feels weird. Feels weird now.
Do you want to see his art?
He was an artist?
He was a sculptor. We can't tell Philip. He'll probably freak out. Just...
Okay, now here's the thing. I don't want to do shit that would make the man who's got me a room in his very nice house upset.
I mean, that's fair.
That's what I don't want to do.
But, like, he's not gonna know.
I appreciate the sentiment.
He keeps the room locked, like, all the time. So, I've been in there, like, 4 times
With
this
all
week.
due respect, how old are you again?
Oh, she's... God, how old is she? Hang on. Because she's a half-elf, so she's a little bit older than you.
I'm sure.
Oh, actually, she's not. She's 25.
I
20 years old.
Listen, I appreciate it. You're being very nice when I've been standoffish to you and shit. I am not 25 anymore. I mean, honestly, this behavior feels about 10 years younger than that even, but move past it. I'm not really in that place where I want to be crossing boundaries and shit. As she's talking, she's putting the workbook back exactly where she found it. And it's like even that makes me feel like shit. So I don't know if it's too late now to find Philip or what, but I can't touch any of that until I talk to him.
I think he's down in the workroom, or the boxing room, I guess, whatever you want to call it, the fighting room.
Okay.
Honestly, though, Adam was a really nice guy, and he probably would have loved that you were reading his notebook. So.
Yeah, I haven't gone far into his studies or anything, but he seemed like a good kid, funny kid.
Well, that's... And she looks at the spine. Oh, that's the first year. He would have been 13 or 14 when he was reading that one, probably. So
yeah, yeah.
He was
They're
really
funny
smart.
that age. Oh, I can tell. That's why I got to start with him being a little kid, because I'm not that smart.
Well, I think he would have loved that you were learning from his notes. Although he didn't necessarily always love the school system necessarily. He liked learning, but he didn't necessarily like the structure of it. So
Yeah, my kid actually made a video essay sort of talking about... Why do I say these things? My kid did a whole study, I guess you could say, about the educational system and how it doesn't really... how do you put it? Like that there are I forget how many numbers he listed. Like they listed like several numbers of different kinds of intelligences, and the school system's only really good for like one of them or whatever. Oakley's really smart too. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll go look for Philip then. Thanks for the heads up.
yeah, well, I mean, if you want hands-on experience, Hale is also an invoker. So,
No shit.
Yeah.
I was just hanging out with him an hour ago.
He probably had his nose stuck in that poetry book, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
who gave him that to him,
Alright.
but he is glued, so.
Well, it feels weird to wake a kid from a coma and say, "Teach me," but I guess I do.
I mean, the alternative is waking a kid from a coma and saying, "Hey, here's more food. Go back to sleep now." So.
Yeah, that's worse. You're right. It might make him feel good to have some variety.
Yeah.
In his little blips of days.
It'll make him feel useful. Not fleecing poor Claude at all of the different games that he's been playing. Whoever gave him a pack of cards has caused the ruination of Claude. Claude has no illusions anymore.
Were they? Hold on. Were they like playing poker? Like what were they playing?
Oh, they're not playing poker anymore. Oh no. It turns out that Hale is really good at all sorts of games. Claude is losing at all of them.
He's losing every hand of poker. Some of that is up to chance. That is too funny.
Hale is really smart, and Hale
he's counting cards and he's winning every single time. That's against the rules, but I like it.
I mean, only if you can prove it, right? But no, Hale's apparently really good at all of those games. I don't know what the sisters were like at the Abbey that he grew up at, but they very clearly taught him how to play, and he was absolutely lying to you if he told you that he didn't. So. Well, yeah, Philip's down in his room if you wanted to go talk to him there.
Yeah, I better head on down. It's not going to be an easy conversation, but it's better to be had sooner rather than later, probably.
Okay. Well, if you ever just want to talk about what Adam was like, I mean, I've always got space. I'm not sure Philip will talk about it, so.
No, like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to cross that boundary at all. Even that feels a little bit like if this is a. Nah, whatever. I'll go talk to him. And Morrigan starts to head down to where Philip would be.
Okay. You find Philip. I guess still boxing in the practice room. He's still wearing the same shirt. You might notice that there's a little bit of a smudge, kind of shoulder height. But aside from that,
okay, so it's post that. I didn't know if I was gonna walk in on someone getting punched in the face.
No.
Sorry, that's not funny. Okay, maybe a little. I'm gonna roll to see if I notice that, because that's kind of a smaller detail. 13, maybe I'll notice it.
You notice the smudge, you might not know what it's from.
Right. She clears her throat, passing into the doorway, trying to get his attention. Philip?
He kind of finishes throwing a couple of punches and turns around and says, Yeah, what's up?
So, this is, okay, I'll just go out and say it. It's a little awkward, but I don't need to do a whole preamble. I was looking in your library, and I found some, workbooks that your late brother had filled out, when he was, a kid. I didn't know it until today that they belonged to him, and so, if you want, I won't touch him again. I was really interested in what he was saying and the stuff he was studying, but I don't want to taint any of your things that are his, that are yours, kind of a thing. I'll lay off if you want me to, but you should know that happened.
You see him kind of stare at you, like eagle-eyed stare at you for a minute. Not necessarily in a harsh way, just trying to, like, I think you think exactly what he's doing is he's trying to figure out how he feels about it before he says something. So he's reserving a moment to process what you've just said, and then says, I didn't know he kept them. As long as you keep them in the library and don't damage them, I'm okay with you reading them.
You sure? I mean, I would appreciate it, of course, but...
I'm sure.
Alright.
Is that it?
I mean, pretty much. Are you okay? You got some schmutz on you.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, maybe one more thing, actually, while I'm here. So... I've heard a little bit about how, you were coping after, your brother had passed away, and how some of it was, I guess not the healthiest of copes, regarding, like, alcohol, frankly. And, I only mention it because I've been there, you know? If you're ever struggling with stuff, I used to go to a group, back home, and that used to help me a lot. Having some folks that actually get it, trying to hold me accountable instead of a bunch of people looking down on you and all that jazz. So yeah, if you ever want to talk, I'm here, and I get that part of it.
Noted. Thanks. I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. Just putting it out there. It can feel lonely, you know?
Yeah.
It can be isolating.
The first month I went through every bottle of wine in my family's wine cellar, so...
I assume you have a big-ass wine cellar in this house.
Oh, it's a very big wine cellar. Or it was. It's not a wine cellar anymore.
What you got in there now?
It's just a storage room. We just keep extra stuff down there.
Right.
What were if you don't mind me asking, I assume you don't have a dead brother who was assassinated by a king, and you were told to clean up the PR for the king after he murdered him. So, what's...
Oh, that's shitty.
Yeah.
That's pure shit. Oh my God.
You didn't get the whole story.
No, I don't think I've ever heard all of it.
Yeah. You know that nice little kink in Galleon's nose? That was me, day one.
That's great. Bravo.
So, when you drink, why? What do you...
See, for me, it wasn't necessarily a singular trigger. It kind of trickled in slowly in my life. I was married, had a kid, and she came from a wealthy family, like practically noble, I guess. And I came from more humble origins, I guess, and it can be hard to break through and get the right jobs when you're not smart enough to make up for it or whatever, so long story short, I wasn't able to provide for the kind of life she wanted. and I was just trying so hard, you know. The only times I wasn't thinking about what a fucking failure I am start to finish was when I was drinking.
I understand that feeling.
I threw a lot of whiskey in my case. Wasn't so much the wine for me, unless there was nothing else.
My when my brother was alive, my parents died when I was 14, and they were coming back from a trip to the Temple of Nost that my brother was potentially going to go become a member of. Huge honor, huge opportunity for him. And when they died, he decided to stay behind and made sure I was able to get through law school. And I got through law school, and I immediately discovered that I hated being a lawyer. Immediately. And I felt like, especially after he died, I just felt like it was all my fault. So, like, he could have gone and done something and been safe, and I fucked it up. So, I get it.
I thought I was gonna be a really good father, you know. Mine wasn't great. Kind of turned some of his act around, you know, when he got older, but I was trying so hard not to be like him that I don't know. This one's hard.
I understand.
I just wanted to be a good dad, and I couldn't do that either.
Well, I have never had kids, so can't necessarily relate on that front. But...
Yeah, and my brother's alive, so I can't relate on that.
Oh, you have a brother too.
But...
You seem really young for all of that. I'm sorry you've gone through so much in such a short time frame.
Look a little younger than I actually am.
Oh, okay.
Is the truth of that one.
Takes all sorts to make up the world, I guess.
You know, Moth Fairy, the aging is different. I guess.
Got it. Well, thank you for coming and checking with me on the textbooks. Again, just be careful with them. I didn't even know they were in there.
I haven't been taking them out of the library anyway.
If he did any math in those books, know that it is wrong. Just, it'll be wrong. He was.
Boy. I'd like to think I'd be able to catch it, but who knows?
I mean, I could go on, but he was always really good with people. Like, everybody loved him. I was the smart kid, but he was the golden child. Yeah, he was
yeah, my brother was the smart one.
But God forbid you make him do an actual assignment. He was great with the Invoker stuff, absolute prodigy. Everything else, he didn't put any value in actually learning it. He was more interested in helping people, which noble. I get it, but
yeah.
I had to tutor
I wish
him.
I could have met him.
I had to tutor him in high school. I was 5 years younger than him. So.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll let you get back to your night and stuff. Just wanted to clear the air with... I'd been meaning to talk to you, and yeah, once I realized it was Adam's stuff, then it felt like it wouldn't feel right reading it without you knowing and approving, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for talking, I guess, a little bit. I didn't know I don't usually have the opportunity.
By the way, did you... Yeah. Have you heard, did anyone get back from their weird trip this evening?
Their weird trip?
Well, okay, yeah, that's vague. I'm just trying not to, like, blurt out how fucking weird my group is sometimes.
Oh.
So...
I
know that's rich coming from me.
I saw DeLacy a little bit ago. He looks like he's...
So the others...
He may need some time, just to come to terms with, I guess, whatever happened. It went a little rough for him. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't ask any questions. I was just around.
Well, he's a fucking spy. He probably noticed people spying on him. That's fucking stupid. I don't know why they did that. Anyway.
He didn't catch me.
He doesn't know.
Me.
Philip just looks confused and goes, yeah, spies do spying. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm really sorry. I just know DeLacy's probably gonna need a little bit of space. Maybe some grace.
Interesting. Well, I'll yell the other one's ears off. I have no problem with that.
Again, I don't know who the other one is. I don't know what's happening here. I just saw DeLacy. I'm sorry.
No, just 3 folks from my, party or whatever. I don't know how much was concern or how much was soap opera bullshit, but they wanted to watch his thing happen.
I really want to understand, but I also really don't want to understand. Maybe we should just stop talking about this. It's because you're giving me more information, and I have no idea what you're talking about. And maybe it's better if I don't.
Which I also don't get what that is. Anyway, you said you didn't want to hear more. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
The most Midwestern goodbye I've ever seen from Doug. Yes, anyway, Katie reached out yesterday.
All right. Good night.
Yep. Good night. Good night. Thank you again. And he goes back to throwing, punches in the workroom.
Flawless Midwesting. No notes.
Looking at the time, and I'm like, did I take up all of that time? I'm sorry, guys.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
Mal, I think your computer is stable-ish now. What do you think Lakey got up to in your downtime?
Don't look directly at the computer. We're not gonna acknowledge it.
Okay.
We're just gonna not touch anything. Lakey has been, Lakey probably went out to find some food, because he is not, really able to share what everybody's been making because they all tend to put a bunch of meat in it. So he'll probably go out and find, like, a bunch of salad greens and stuff and come back to the house with a bushel of, or 2 of goodnesses that he can just, throw together for himself.
Okay. On your way past, you probably would see that Amma is home.
He's probably gonna pop his head in. He'll look around for Mina, because he doesn't want to take up. Well, he'll just knock on the door and be like, "I'm gonna go run out and grab some food. Would you like to come with me?"
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, sure. Where are we going?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Adventure.
Do you? Do you have any thoughts? I assume you've found food around here before?
Usually Philip just has stuff stocked in the fridge, and I raid it and eat it all. Me and Mina have very opposite diets, so we don't usually have competing issues. You know, obligate carnivores and all. They gotta eat meat and meat and meat and meat.
The rest of my party seems to be omnivore, so like all the ingredients just wound up in one dish.
Yeah.
So we might need to grab some stuff for Mina while we're out too.
Oh, we got stuff stocked for Mina. Like Philip goes all out for like the fancy shit for Mina, so she's good.
I'm just imagining in the workroom where Philip is now practicing like 8 or 9 cases of Fancy Feast.
Yeah,
but
I was
like
gonna
the
say
really
Fancy Feast.
but like the really bougie one with the giblets and the gravy. Like none of this either or stuff. She gets top shelf.
The premium collection.
Like just all the Petco boxes just stacked up nicely. The Chewy box, the Chewy delivery shows up at the Shadows once a week. Corporate tie-ins. Of course they'd have them.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor our terrible game where people get trapped. I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, there's... Lakey honestly might be a little bit more familiar with the neighborhood around the doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
So he might suggest that they pop through and head out there.
Okay, for sure.
Because that's close to the site of their original shenanigans.
Yeah, Lusari is also kind of the shopping district of the city. Like you go there when you want to buy stuff, typically. So, a lot like I was telling Hayes and Briar through Hayes, there's not a lot of like stalls that are open, but there are the occasional like stores here and there that you can pop into and see what they have and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, or if we pass by an herbivore-ish looking tavern or something, we might he might suggest stopping in. But you know, he's really just kind of looking for something quick to grab and bring back. He's not terribly particular about it, and he's not really looking for a sit-down eating experience. That feels unwise at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll probably just grab. He'll probably haggle with like a couple of people. He'll look for people who are closing up their shops and their stalls for the day and like be like, hey, I'll take those last couple of veg off your hands so you don't have to bring them back with you.
Yeah.
So.
Give me a roll. I'll roll for... Oh, she...
Right, 16's not bad.
Alma got a 13, so you guys are right in the same boat. You're able to find a handful of stuff. It's a couple of meals worth at the very least. Mostly greens and vegetables and things of the like that are... You're buying it off of the booths before they go home. As the sun starts to set, because obviously DeLacy has rolled out.
Right.
Alma at some point is gonna kind of pipe up and go, so I got fired today.
From the maid job?
Yep.
I'm so sorry. Like, I know extenuating circumstances, but, you know, you still got feelings about it, and that's awful.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a different way to be useful to the shadows, I guess. Are you free tomorrow? I'm gonna show you something. If you're...
Your new job prospects aren't bounty hunter, right?
Why?
Well, because telling me that you need a new job and then asking me if I'm free tomorrow.
No, because I'm free tomorrow, and I want to know if you're free tomorrow. For like, just, I don't know, like an hour? Maybe when there's not a curfew, we should probably get back soon. Why are you looking at me like that? No, it's... Am I being weird?
Yes, I'm free tomorrow.
Okay.
Why am I being weird?
You're being weird.
Lakey kind of looks around and sees if there's any wanted posters. And then, like, remembers that he probably shouldn't look directly at them. And then it's just like, because it's a real weird time. And weird people have done weird things, and things are weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that about sums it up.
But yeah, I'll be around tomorrow.
Okay.
But only if you do me a favor and run this envelope over. Well, I'll have an envelope later, and run it over to the Temple of Manthus and give it to my boss.
Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, I can do that. You don't want to do it yourself, or?
I don't. Hang on. It's complicated. Cause it could be perfectly fine to go back there, but also they work with the government a bunch, and
yeah, they're kind of a neutral party between folks and the big guys.
Right. But I made a deal when I first got my job with my boss, that as long as we were frank with each other, then we would have each other's backs. So it's kind of a neat thing that he does. He makes everyone he hires do that for their first contract. There's a lot of interesting stories about him having a relationship that went south. I don't know if it was personal or professional, but he seems to kind of guard all of his at least his professional relationships with the word of Manthus.
I mean, he is kind of the head of the temple guild, whatever. So, kind of both with Manthus, I guess.
Yeah, I always appreciated how Manthus-y he was. Not like, it's not like he's devout. Like, he is devout, but like, it's, you know, when you have a pet, somebody has a pet for a really long time, and you see them walking down the street with their pet, and you're like, oh my gosh, that pet has turned into their owner, or maybe vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of that for him.
Oh.
Like, he kind of just kind of wears the mantle of, like, he just kind of is like part-time Manthus, but like not entirely, but like also yes.
Okay. So your letter
honestly, that
is
might be
saying you can't work with him if he's working with the government, or?
My letter is saying, I'm sorry for not being around, and if there's still space for me and you think it's safe, I'd be happy to come back. Because I figure...
You think he knows?
I don't think that's the question with him. I think the question with him is, does he have a reason for it to matter? Like, has he made a deal with someone that is more important than the deal that we made? Or find some loophole? I don't think there is one. When I gave him the contract to read, he laughed very hard at how long it was. And said that I would probably do just fine around here, and then slapped me on the back. He's very strong. It stung a little.
He does sound like Mantis, you're right. I always see this statue of him with, like, he's got kind of like the dwarf build, but he's more like human-ish height because he was, elven. So he's kind of got that, like, stocky, big beard situation and, like...
Right.
And always with the big opal.
He's a jolly old elf. And
Oh, half elf, but... Yeah.
My.
Dwelf?
Lakey leans in and very sarcastically just kind of stage whispers, "They all look the same to me."
Right, I thought that was just me.
Nope. And then I think he takes a beat and looks at Amma and just starts laughing. Because they're very silly.
Like, seriously, sometimes I would get the family that I worked for, I couldn't figure out which one of them they were until they turned around and, like, I could figure out which nose they had.
They all try to look like each other.
Right?
I don't understand. Like, one of them's
same, but with different things in it, so you never can tell what they look like.
But they're all things. There's always things. There's never not things. Unless someone, whoever someone is, decides that it's not things time, and then there's no things. And then you're like, well, now how am I supposed to tell?
I mean, Mina's kind of got, like, we do have some longer hair, like, in our species, like, some of us have different hair lengths, and Mina's got some hair length to her, too, but, like, man, sometimes with these, like, crazy hairstyles, I can't tell, like, if they're just kind of trying to cover up animal ears, and they just don't want anybody to know, or, like...
And then, like, fur pattern. Like, okay, I can understand, like,
right.
You've seen me in the winter, I go a little gray. But, like, one day it's yellow and the next day it's pink?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, and I'm a lady's maid, or I was a lady's maid, obviously.
Sure.
So, maybe when the rabbit scare isn't as intense, maybe I'll get another job doing that, but maybe I just let it go. I don't know. But keeping track of what fashions these people are supposed to be, like, in with was crazy. Absolutely insane. They would get a dress in, like, the next month that was out of fashion, so they'd just throw it away.
Okay. I don't get that at all. Like,
I still have clothes that I fit in middle school.
Well, right, because you respect that those took a long time to make and took a lot of resources, and you were raised to value the artisans.
Right, what's a couple of holes?
You can patch. That's what beadwork's for. Like, he, like, flips open the inside of his vest. Whole, like, it's just, like, it looks like somebody took a cheese grater to, like, a t-shirt. Like, it's just, but, like, the outside is just absolutely immaculate with, like, all sorts of crazy intricate beadwork. Like, that, looks good, reinforces it. Like, I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's their society. They're the civilized ones.
Do you ever, like, wonder, like, what it would have been like if we didn't come here?
I asked Grandma about that once. And, she said something, and I was too little. I didn't know enough of the language. But Dad just laughed when he heard it, and I was like, "What did you say? What happened?" And he just goes, he just said that he couldn't translate it exactly, but it was something to the effect of the setting was different, but the vibes were the same. And then he laughed, because he delights in randomly using humanisms. But yeah, the only thing that seemed to change was, well, I mean, aside from how we survive, like, it was a lot more dealing with the land and living off of things directly, which I'm sure we could do if we wanted to leave the city. I'm sure there's places like that on the outskirts or further out, but I don't know. I don't know why we ended up here. I don't know if I mind it. It's certainly given us an opportunity to learn a whole lot of new things.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might be a city slicker at this point. But
around the armful of like greens and things, like he absolutely goes. Choo, choo.
no,
All right, there, Haw.
Mina was like, "Oh, you could go visit your cousins in Cliffside," and I was like, yeah, but then I'd have to get on a horse," and she laughed at me. Not a horse person. I don't. I really like our trains. I'll stick with the trains.
That would be interesting if there's a train to Cliffside.
Right? I mean, I bet they'd be down. We just have to figure out how to get it from point A to point B, but...
But then they'd have all of that Starlight City drama on their doorstep.
True.
And just, the carriage would open and it'd just spill out onto their streets.
Do you think they'd want it overland so it doesn't, like, mess up their tunnels? Or do you think they'd want it, like, under so that it is in the tunnels? Or would they find that to be... I don't know. Unhelpful?
I don't know if I'd want to train in a burrow setting.
True.
That feels
man,
noisy.
The echo would have been terrible. Ugh.
And then the smell from the engines.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you can pitch it to your otter friend next time you see him.
Yeah. Maybe.
But yeah, pass your letter. I'll turn it in tomorrow after, we go on a walk.
Yeah, hey, listen, this is gonna sound kind of weird. And I think at this point they're back in the kitchen.
Okay.
Or Lakey won't do this until they're back in the kitchen, but he's gonna say, this is gonna sound a little weird, but you know how, like, a couple weeks ago people just started wearing books?
I guess. I don't think I noticed.
Yeah, right? Me neither, not at first, but then, I noticed a couple people have them. Like, there's a couple people in my party who have them, and there's,
yeah, like some of the shadows. I've seen them. I noticed it.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything about it.
And then, like, the Claviger sister has, like, that really fancy one.
Oh, yeah, but, like, she's always had that. Like, as long as I've known her, anyway.
So, those people apparently are just like us in that they're not from this plane.
Okay.
And so, like, if you find yourself on a mission with... And for some reason they're all pretending like they are, and, like, trying to fake it. Like, you should see how absolutely hilarious it is when I asked Claude about Cliffside.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen an elf sweat that much. It's really funny.
Hey, he's nice. Be nice to him.
I only torture him a little. I figure it's a different change of pace than, losing to Hale all the time.
Oh god, man. He was like, yeah, we'll just play some poker. I'll teach you how to play poker. Hale already knew how to play poker. They put actual money on the table. He lost it immediately, and Hale just gave it back. Like,
No, okay, nope. See, this is my point. Because you know who Hale's mom is.
what? Oh yeah, no, yeah.
What's more hospitable than a card game?
Well, I mean, I know who Hale's mom is, but like his uncle is Manthus, who is like the patron of people who play card games.
Right. I mean, between so he's charming and good. Like, so this is what I mean. This is accidentally a perfect illustration of my point. If you go on a mission with some of these people and they start making calls and you don't think they're right, don't listen. Don't do it. Because
Okay.
they don't. It's like when our people first got here and they didn't really understand. And it, like, that period of adjustment. Like, that's what's happening right now. And I don't think they're ever gonna start telling people. But, like, and I don't know how they got here, and I don't know how it happened, and I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if they just appeared and then made us all think that they've been here the whole time, or if they took over other people's bodies.
Whoa, okay. So like,
But there's two.
so like they're just. You think they're body snatchers?
No, I think that their minds, like their souls or their consciousness, got left here and needed to tether to something to stay on this plane. And they just found bodies.
That's fucked.
I don't. So there's apparently different power levels involved too. Like, there are people who just can't help it, and they have like the normal looking books, like the people in my party. And I've already had this talk with them. Like, I don't want to tell you that they're cool, but they're as cool as any of the book holders are, because we talked about this already.
Okay.
But there are people who apparently have more power and can kind of control how the book people interact with the rest of us. And their books are shiny, like metallic, like the Claviger sister. She's one of them.
Yeah, because hers is like gold.
Right.
I just thought it was a fashion accessory she liked, so.
I mean, the people with more power want to be fancier. It's tear things all over again.
True. True.
But
yeah. Okay.
I mean, Violet has one.
No. Oh, she's.
Yeah.
What?
Right. Yeah.
But like, was she? Is she acting any different? Is she?
I talked to her at after the rabbit party. And she seems like she really needs our family. She seems like wherever she was from before, that she's a little lost, and she seems like she really needs us. So I'm like kind of keeping an eye on her, but until we figure out what all this is about and what's happening to us and them, like, I just trying to make sure that a couple people know we're careful. The only person who I can tell you who knows is Grandma.
Okay.
But I would talk about this probably as much as I talk about the shadows.
Well, you know I'm gonna tell Mina, right? Like I gotta tell Mina.
I trust you, otherwise I wouldn't have told you. But considering that it seems like they have the power, that some of them have the power to just drop people's minds into other people's bodies, I don't think telling a lot of people that we know about this yet is a good idea.
Okay.
Also, why hasn't the Claviger sister just dropped another person into the king? That would solve so many problems.
Maybe that's not how
Just
it
boop!
works. She hates him, so like.
I have a lot of, I don't know if I can empathy, but I have some sympathy for the people with the leather-bound books. But given the amount of control that they kind of insinuated, that the shiny ones have, I don't know if I trust them so good. I don't know if I trust any of them a lot, but I can find more space to work and more grace to give for the people who are just here doing their best, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat these greens, or are we just gonna stand around holding them?
He takes a giant bite out of like some ridiculous. He's like, "We can do
wash
both." I fine.
You don't know what those humans
Mom.
touched.
Oh no! Human germs!
You guys goof off in the kitchen, and we'll pause there for a bathroom break because I was waiting for a good pause in the scene to do that. So we'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Be back soon. And we are back. So I'm gonna say,
Well,
now the downtime is wrapped, that you guys, spend the rest of your evening doing whatever you wanted to do before bed, and then you head to bed. And then we have bright and early the next morning.
Hooray! A new day.
Zap.
Zip.
That feels like a very Smalls reaction. I feel like DeLacy is crawling out from underneath the bed, like crusty and awful and like hissing at the sun. Like,
Zombies look better.
Like a cry hangover.
The
Just
world's
utterly
worst headache.
dehydrated.
Worst headache he's ever. Well. Third worst
Not the
headache he's
worst.
ever had.
Worst headache he's ever had from crying.
Worst headache he's ever had from crying this year.
And from sleeping on the floor in a bad position.
Oh yeah,
Sitting-
does
Oh.
DeLacy also realize that he's old? Like, is it just a morning of bad?
He's realizing
Oh, he
today.
He does now. He's like, oh, it's right in my 30s. What have I done?
Too old for this shit.
There's a
Like
lot.
the brief contemplation if it's worth having only 8 lives to maybe feel a little bit better.
Listen,
Uh,
I'm not going that heavy. It's not that
DeLacy,
bad.
at a certain point in your morning, you do hear a knock at your door. And then the sound of
Okay.
footsteps walking away.
Oh.
Hmm.
That was a 10
Worse-
on the
worse than
dot. Fuck. That was a 10. That was a 10 right down the middle. So I feel like
that's
as
a
he was
tough
starting to claw his way
choice.
out.
So you have the choice of, I guess, staying in your comfort, and waking up a little bit more, or trying to see who it was.
The way DeLacy deals with feeling bad or feeling like he's done something bad is very self-flagellatory, so he tries to get up and investigate.
Give me your
But
roll.
obviously, just oh dear. You know what? We're gonna use the same die, because why not? Why not? What could go wrong?
Hey, sometimes...
That's a 13.
Okay. You see the... You don't see the whole person, but you see the bottom of a leg as it turns around the corner, and it is absolutely a businessman's shoe and, fancy lawyer slacks.
Okay.
But he's gone. He's left. There in front of the door
damn it.
is a tray with a glass of milk, and some cuts of meat on a little plate. Just on a tray in front of your door.
Oh, man. He feels like a jackass. He's like, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. And just like, doesn't even, I don't think he even made it to standing. I think he just kind of like gets it and just like, does that like, pulls it in across the floor. Sits up against the wall, like adjoining the door frame, and he's just gonna eat it there with the door closed. Doesn't even go far, just right there, because moving his body's a fucking drag right now. Between like the bad feelings and the sleeping on the floor at 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Having a bad day.
Well, on the bright side, you now have breakfast.
It is rough for him to eat. Because there's a part of his body that wants to just reject anything coming in. But it does that thing where
Roll
like
for hairball.
you get through the first Oh no!
No, I was joking. You don't have to roll. I was kidding.
I can't believe it took this long to roll for a hairball.
He rolled an 8.
That was a big roll for panic attack energy. Jeepers.
What did you get?
To be fair, he rolled an 8.
No.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you don't feel great.
What?
Oh, I need
You
some
could
grass.
cough it up, but then you gotta throw up all the food too. So.
No, he's like, I don't want to waste this food. It's good stuff. I could never. This is the stuff I dreamed about when I was a kid. I can't just throw it back up.
It is good. It is, as Amma was telling her cousin just the other night. It's good quality meats. He shells out for Mina, so it's good stuff.
It's one more thing to make a mental note about that he has to take care of that day. It kind of has this like moment of clarity through all like the awful feelings going on in his body, where he's just like, I need help. I can't do this again. I did it once before, and it was awful, and it was the worst time of my life, and I don't want to do that again. And he has that moment of clarity as he tries to choke down the rest of the food past the hairball that's currently trying to work its way up.
The rest of you,
and it's one of those things
do
where like,
not get breakfast at your doors. It's just Lacey.
Damn.
Well, fine.
I got breakfast from last night. I got some stale pastries.
You do.
Did Fox even ever come back to the Phillips house, or
Yeah, he did.
no? Because of the
Yeah, I did.
okay.
He grabbed the pastries from Akemi's freebies and then headed up to his room. So and plunked away trying to crack the code.
And not until like 2 a.m.
I can't even be offended about that until next week.
Yes, for those of you that watched Monster Hunters last week, those are the Akemi pastries that Ronan sent over, because Ronan brought Gavin into her house and she freaked out.
Hence why in the chat when I think when someone was like, "No one's died yet, so they're not poisoned," I'm like, "Yeah, Ronan would never."
No.
It was too sweet.
Not with the
It was as sweet as those
hospitality
donuts.
or apology pastries. Maybe like the second box, but the first box is just rude.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta build up.
No,
to
the
it.
poison ones were for the ambassador.
But I feel like also with the lazy, his body does that thing where it's like you gotta power through the first few bites, and then once you do, you kind of just like hork down the rest of everything because you realize how hungry you are.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives him the ability to actually start his fucking day. And the first thing he's gotta do is he's gotta wash the shame off of himself.
Yep. And change your clothes.
Change his clothes.
The rest of you are free to do what you like. Well, I guess DeLacy showers.
Does DeLacy like have a black eye or something? Like how badly hit
Oh,
in the
no.
face repeatedly are we
No.
talking?
Not badly
No
at
lasting
all. Like,
damage. Oh,
there
remember
wasn't
to
even damage.
re-up your AP if an HP if you took any damage or used any abilities. I believe Saphira did.
I don't think it did any actual like HP damage because like Philip has better control than that. But he spent all his AP trying to blink the fuck out of there as fast as he could at night for good reason. But yeah,
I have my AP back.
Yay.
you can be more birds.
I need more birds.
I rolled a 14. And
On the soda bread?
on the soda bread.
Okay.
14 on soda bread.
You have a loaf of soda bread.
And it's decent!
You do that.
You did the thing.
Hell yeah.
I also thought to pivot to make like homemade eggnog, because I feel that that would be Ashley's comfort food after like a rough night. with the proteins and the cream and the things. So they're going to pivot from the soup idea and just go for the eggnog. And it's also a fairly simple recipe too. So
Okay. So you have soda bread and eggnog.
yes.
Do
And
you
cinnamon
put
is good for
alcohol
your
in the
tummy.
eggnog?
No, no, it does not. No.
It's a very good question.
There are 2 alcoholics in this house. And to be fair, you do have.
Well, there probably isn't alcohol in the house to
No,
put
but there
into the
is
eggnog,
in
right?
the Shadows headquarters. They do have a little bar set up in there, so you would have it. It's just not necessarily the best thing to bring to Philip's house, which is why I was asking. But
I mean, Breyer did promise to help support sobriety, so it's
That'd be fucked up if he had.
Yeah, that would be the
virgin
ultimate
eggnog?
betrayal. Top 10 anime betrayals.
No, no, no. First trying to make friends, not enemies. He's trying.
Morgan will come down for breakfast. Probably was thinking about making some tea, but sees there's an even tastier beverage on hand. It's like, was there enough for everyone? Enough nog to go around?
I hope so. Yeah. If we get like little tumblers like this, maybe.
Alma leans around both of you and goes, "What is it? What's that?"
This
eggnog.
Is eggnog. Without the schnapps or whatever you put into it, but it's
Virgin eggnog.
Virgin eggnog. Yes.
I mean, you should go way more basic than that. What does that mean? What is eggnog?
Basically, it's sweetened cream with eggs mixed into it. It's like a really thick, or a drinkable custard, perhaps.
It's good.
Gross. Cool. I'm just gonna get something for Nina. You guys have fun with that.
Yeah.
There's no meat in it.
It has eggs.
Look at
And
eggs,
cream.
Oh, so you're like vegan. It's not just anti-meat. It's like.
What do you think rabbits eat?
I don't know. You're a rabbit person.
You've been running around with my cousin for how long? And you don't know what he eats?
Damn it, I forgot.
I thought he just liked veggies. I don't know. I didn't think he was incapable of eating anything else.
Look, I'll make you a nice grass salad later, and we'll see how it goes for you guys. Okay?
Grass?
Grass.
Oh, don't use that grass from your front yard. That always tastes so weird.
I'm gonna use the grass from the backyard. It'll be great.
Okay, that one's not bad.
I'd eat a salad. I don't know if I'd eat grass, but I'd eat a salad.
I was mostly kidding. Well, I don't know. You're a fairy moth. You might be able to eat it, but I'm pretty sure your orange friend here.
What?
What are you're? Oh, you're an Eric. Sorry. I'm used to the horns. I don't think you can digest grass. I'm gonna be real honest.
You know,
Probably can't.
catch it, Grace.
All right.
I mean, it could probably push some things out for me, but
I wouldn't recommend that.
Hey,
she goes and starts digging around in the fridge and brings Mina a plate of food.
Okay, by the way, Brian, we're moving past that little conversation. Thank you for making eggnog. That's very nice of you.
you're welcome. I forgot about the eggs. Damn it. I'm gonna see if I can pivot and make some. Wait,
You're not gonna make
you're
grass
the tea
nog, are you?
No, I don't. Well,
That's called tea. You don't.
I could make some matcha. I think they could eat
Matcha,
that.
yes.
That's just a plant.
Yes,
it's just
grass nog.
Yeah.
All right, grass nog. Let's go. I
Poor little
find
baby
some
nog.
matcha and I do a nice little whisk with a bamboo whisk. And I make enough for everyone. You gotta
Whisk
do the
with the
little back and
bamboo
forth until it gets the froth. Do I need to roll for how good it is, or is it just good because this is my job?
Nah, it's just good.
Are you making
Okay.
this
Roll for grass nog.
Are you making this for
Just
Amma,
good.
or are you just making it out of spite?
I'm making it for everyone.
Okay.
I do have the rabbits in particular in mind, so they can have a cute cup too. But like, I want matcha, and I'm making enough for anyone else who wants matcha.
You have the mild difficulty of there still being cream in eggnog. And matcha plus cream is still cream.
I'm just making some straight up matcha. I'm sure Philip's got some nice kind, and I'm whisking it really fine so that it's not cream, there's no cream in it, but that it's got that nice little froth that's almost mimicking like a creamy effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Barista over here.
Oh, by the way, I kind of heard things didn't go well last night all the way.
Q Fox coming downstairs. He's sulking like a 15-year-old, by the way.
Is the hood still up?
He's
Did he just sleep in
yeah,
the hood?
hood up. Slept in the
Life
hood.
in 2 pieces.
What the?
Hey,
So I guess you got caught.
get caught.
Holy shit,
Come on.
why are you so angry at me?
Oh, well, you get to be
That was a
angry.
lot.
I'm gonna be angry. Oh.
I wasn't angry, I just sound like this. I don't know what to tell you.
Despite
happened
all of his teenagerisms, he just sits next to Morgan anyway, though, quietly.
Okay, I'm still making matcha, so I guess maybe you're standing near me, or are you on the counter or something? I don't know.
Yeah, he's leaning on the counter.
Okay. Well, what
Lakey
did
has his
happen if
back
you
to
didn't-
the fridge and is eating a pepper like an apple, just watching you guys.
Lakey
Lakey,
is,
you
huh?
want matcha, right?
Grass nog?
Yeah. Okay, so you heard all of it. Okay. Here, you get first cup, because you weren't rude to Briar.
Alright. Safe.
It smells
rude.
noggy.
It ought to smell a little bit like green tea.
I didn't know how to compliment it. I've never had nog before. I okay. And he just takes a.
This is just a dressed up matcha, to be clear. I just wanted you guys to have fun cups too.
That's really good. I've seen some of my dark elf coworkers. Well, there's the one. He drinks a lot of this, but I've never tried it before. Thank you. It was really nice.
You're welcome. Fox, what the fuck?
What?
You didn't answer any of my questions. If you weren't caught spying, then what happened? Clearly something happened. Look at you.
So what had happened was that
Cross his arms. Yes.
I'm not a snitch, so I won't say who, but me and some other people maybe decided we got worried about DeLacy. We followed
no,
him
you
there.
guys-
It was a bad decision.
You all talked to me about that decision and tried to explain the revenge shirt or whatever it was.
I
didn't
don't
get it.
know anything about revenge shirts
Okay.
or pants or shoes. I don't know about that. But I do know I didn't hear anything, but it looked like DeLacy was distressed afterwards. So I,
Oh, not because
wanted
of
to
you guys though, because of something else.
apologize.
Okay.
I'm sure it didn't help once I showed myself.
Oh.
But I wanted to apologize, and he didn't like that. which is fair. And then, yeah, that's what happened. So I didn't get caught. I revealed myself.
So here's the thing. I do admire you if you were gonna do the stupid fucking spying bullshit. I do admire that you did have guts going right up and admitting to it. I'm sure he didn't
Guts?
react nicely in the moment,
Or
but
lack
in
of brain
retrospect,
cells.
well, listen to me. I'm saying that you're honest, and that's good. And I think it was right of you to apologize. I understand why he's not happy in the moment, but I think when he thinks back to it and how a couple other people didn't own up to it right away, glances at Briar for a moment, I think in retrospect he is going to appreciate that you at least told him what was going on.
I mean, I didn't get to say much, but I hear what you said.
You didn't get to say much.
Yeah.
Did you guys fight?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fists?
No.
Knives?
No. No words.
No. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's relatively tame. I was worried you. I don't even know.
Can I have some grass nog now?
Yeah. You can have the eggnog if you want it.
Okay, cool. It also has eggnog.
Okay. I think we were imagining an either-or situation, but that's fine. That's fine. You had a rough night.
Too late. No one said that.
All right.
Do you want extra cinnamon in yours?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you
Thank you.
Morrigan gives you, she's got to reach a little, but a pat on the shoulder, Fox.
I did learn one good thing, though.
What's that?
Briar's a decent kisser.
What? What? You two?
Yeah.
Look,
Briar!
It was for spy reasons. You're a certified spy now, Briar.
Legitimately, the spy that kissed me.
first of all, I panicked. Second,
So you initiated?
I'm not proud of it.
I mean, whatever you guys
Right.
are into, no judgment, no judgment.
No. You don't understand how clever it was. You don't
Look,
understand how.
it was a stage. Okay, first of all, it was a stage kiss. I didn't kiss you.
No, I kiss you.
Damn it.
Huh.
Should that be when DeLacy finally makes his way to the kitchen to return the dishes?
Yeah.
Whatever you.
For
Up to you.
Is that a good cliffhanger?
Oh, it is after 10 already, yeah.
We can pause there if you guys want to.
I do need to go to bed soon. But if we feel like we can resolve this in the scene, maybe. But, I don't know.
Because what I was going to have DeLacy do was, A, he's coming to drop off dishes and return the other half of the tracker to Fox.
Mm.
If Fox sees him, he just does this.
Hood back.
Back up!
Oh, no.
I don't want to. I don't even want to.
Please take it back.
What?
Take back you ought to have the tracker. Hand it back. That whole thing was set up by Gwendolyn. I don't know it wasn't a trap. I figure if you stay behind, and if it was a trap, she only got one of us.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
That was fucked up. I am. I understand if you don't want to hang out with me anymore. I'll find a new sensei or whatever.
I'm going to be mad at you for a while, but it's only going to be a while.
Like 20 minutes or
24 hours.
24 hours. Nice. Okay.
He looks like that tired, like he's clean, but he's also like sluggish. Puts his dishes in the sink. And before he heads out the kitchen door, he's gonna turn to the room, look at everybody, and just goes, Dorian. And he leaves.
What does that mean?
What?
What's he talking about?
Severe's the only
That's
one who
some
caught
Wait,
it.
what did you say?
He just says, Dorian. And he leaves.
D! D? Lacey? Dorian? Morgan grabs a cup of the eggnog and flies after. Hey, Dorian!
No.
Nog!
There's that little rumble of like somewhere between like growl and just a sigh. And he turns to face Morgan. Yes?
Nog.
What?
Virgin. Eggnog. Drink it, you'll feel better.
This don't got none of that coffee from before when you do it.
No.
And don't go
It's like
and
cream
don't go
and eggs. You'll like it.
and don't go using my name all willy nilly like.
All
Still
right,
kind
all
of a
right. I got
secret.
excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry everyone was being shitty last night. Here you go.
Everyone, it was just Fox that followed me.
I'm gonna roll to see how well Morgan.
Roll Kira has not come downstairs.
So
She is
that was
still in her
a
room.
3. That was a 3. So I think, like, literally her eyes go wide. She's like, okay, I need to have a different conversation right now, and zooms back to the kitchen.
What? And now you get yourself back here. What the fuck does that mean?
I'll be back with you in a moment.
Go somewhere. I got shit to do.
And I think that is a great point to pause for the evening.
Hayes
I
is
got
dead.
shit to
Hayes
do.
is dead.
Don't give me that, Hayes. You knew what this was. You knew who we were, and you said yes.
You know what
You chose this. You were like, that sounds like a great idea.
You all talked about it in front of Morrigan. There's nothing for it.
Notorious big mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
I see what you did.
All right. Well,
I'm
we
set.
will be back next week with Monster Hunters. But also we'll be back with this team in about 2 weeks. And then hopefully we'll have Kat.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll tell her happy birthday in person next week if she's around.
Yeah.
But happy birthday again, Kat, in case you see this.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kat!
I know we said
Love
happy
you.
birthday in our Discord server.
Happy
but
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Too bad. We're gonna say it here too.
We will. And we will see everyone next week. I hope everybody has a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.